Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to a new video. It's been a long time while I posted, and today we are going to service the PS4. So, why I'm servicing my PS4 is the reason that it's making a loud noise, which makes me difficult to play during the night time. And to take that off, we have already taken out two screws there. I've pinpointed the screws. This is the Torx 9 security screwdriver, which I'm using, Torx 9 or Torx 8, both of which would suffice your need. To remove those screws, it's unsaid that the warranty would be void, but any which ways I am on literally PS4, which is 5 years old, and you can see it's a fat model. So without any further ado, let's get started. Cut. All right, so first we'll just open this out and take it apart and take it one screw at a time. So generally what happens is loud noise is caused by various factors like getting the dust inside the PS or any console like video game console. So I've been repairing consoles since some time now. It's been almost some years where I repair the consoles, like video game consoles and graphic cards. So that's my specialty, and which I didn't get on the surface much because I used to be busy with my work, and this was something, like hidden passion which I found out within me, and some parts within me where I could repair and save people their time and money and console. Like, it's they are already expensive, and taken in consideration the world chip shortage, just getting it refurbished helps. So there, when I open it, you can see the hard drive section. So there's where your hard drive is located, and there is one big screw. You unscrew it and you access the hard drive. I've already taken it apart prior shooting this video, the hard drive, and I've cleaned that section. And I was missing on one screw, I think, again, and another. So wherever we feel resistance, let it go easily and go with the flow on this one. Okay, just don't try and drag and pull and get things apart. You'll end up breaking it. So wherever you feel resistance, just take it apart. It comes off. Just look at all the dirt there. It's like it's filled in with dirt. Oh my god. And this dirt dust, is strange. It kills your console every single time, guys. Every single time. This is the problem for the people staying in India and in the desert region and all these places. We have a lot of dust and dirt issues here. So this becomes really stressful for all of us here. So I'm trying to clean it with toothbrush though, but it's not. I'll have to spray in some vacuum on that later on. So now let's get on stripping down from the back side of it, like the bottom of it. So turn it upside down and just check if you can pull it across. So I struggled with it initially, but the only trick you can find, like you can do it, you can perform there, is just holding it, taking it apart, and just insert once you take it apart. So it really takes time. So I was quite struggling with taking this part apart because this part is essential. So what I found out was another technique which I used was just taking it apart. Okay, once the one side is off on that, I would insert one prior there, a plastic prior, so it doesn't push fit again on that side. And now I will try to get the other side apart. So I, in the process, I apparently just destroyed two of my favorite priors, but nonetheless it was worth the effort. So you can see here how much I'm struggling. It's way too much, it's way too much. So after all these struggles, we finally get to see the console there. And I almost hurt myself there in the process, like my thumb, it got a cut on it. But this method is quite strange, and finally it did work. Other than that, I don't think so it would have worked ever. So there we go, we are off with the back side of the console. So it's taken off now. Just check. Now everything is like just there. We had dust on that, it had a cat hair on that, and everything was just there. So with, or what you call the tweezer, I just taking it, just taking the dust particles apart. And that's how you do it, when you try to clean the console. Basically just cleaning, and then you reduce a lot of loud noises and stuff on the console, because it's all dust which makes the processor heat. Then it makes the hard drive heat, like it goes on a cycles, so it consumes more power as well. So all are these outcomes of not cleaning or maintaining or servicing your console on in time to time. So anyways guys, so this was like I'm trying to pry out everything with a tweezer. And to get off the power supply, we have to remove this aluminum frame, this whatever the structure, the shape you can see. And now, and let's see, I mean, this business is good. And I need right now, with the need in the pandemic situation where we are in, we really need all such businesses where people would be rather than buying a new product, and the way products are being marketed by the marketers and the big organizations, we literally need to use, and we should start learning to use old products again at their full potential. So it's observed that we don't, and this would not just make you use your new product, like save money, save your own money. So it's not just for your personal benefit, but also you are reducing and helping towards environment to reduce the e-waste. So how much issues we have, we can't dispose all these parts, so we have to avoid, we have to cut down e-waste. Then carbon footprint is the next part. So all these things we have to curb. Again, the most important part here was um, getting the power supply out, because what happens is usually it's connected within. So there is one plug there, and it's kind of connected with a delicate wiring there. So that's why we can't just drag or pull it. You have to slowly and steadily pull it from each side, and then there how it comes apart. So you can see it's connected with a wire there. and it was dusty as hell as well. So we are now on our way of getting out the power supply. That's how a PS4 looks. The CUH model though, the CUH-12 series. That's the model number of PS4. It comes in various models, so that's how it looks. And here as well, we'll have to clean some dust and dirt off, and I'm cleaning it with the tweezers. There were some dust particles lying around, and that's how we do it. So power supply doesn't need to get clean. Like, you don't have to open it virtually unless and until anything is faulty or bad. If something is faulty, it would just throw up a error, or it won't start in the first place. So that's how you find the faults, that the power supply is bad. But in this case, everything is working fine. Now that's how I get to clean this with vacuum cleaner. I'm acting it, making it act as a hot air blower, but doesn't need to be very hot. Just keep the screws and everything wherever it's required, so you don't lose them. And with the paintbrush, like an artist, I'm just performing my art of cleaning, just getting it off, the dirt and everything, every uh, whatever is clogged within those fan blades, and just getting it off. So I'm kind of OCD about cleaning, and especially getting out the electronics and cleaning them. So that really helps me to get that all things out. So that's about it, and that's my kind of ikigai. Now ikigai is a Japanese word to find something which you love doing for the rest of your life. So I love doing two things, and which ultimately gives you satisfaction of the job or the work which you are doing. It has nothing to do with money or fame or anything of that sort. Now we are fixing out our power supply there, so that thing is taken care of. But it has more, talking about the ikigai has more to do about what you really want to do in your life. It's not a forced behavior. Like, I used to feel that creating YouTube videos was my ikigai, but apparently I discovered it is not. It was one of the insecurities of being visible, being heard. That's what came in. I discovered many things as such in my shadow work process. Now, shadow work process is a process where you delve deep and dive deep within yourself and ask yourself series of questions. So that process is kind of deep and intense, and not for the weak-hearted, obviously. So I went through it, and was in the process for around 3 to 4 years now of healing and working on yourself, inner work. So in those processes, I discovered all these things: getting rid of your addictions. I mean, there are several types of addictions we humans are addicted to, and we don't even realize those are addictions. So if you want me to talk on those topics as well, I would definitely love to talk on. While I repair the console, I would definitely go ahead and help anyone who's in need of any mental counseling or any positive motivation in their lives. All right, so be aware, I'm not a trained mental health counselor, but yes, I can guide a person to get his or her thinking right. Other than that, guys, that's almost an end towards our video. And in the next video, I would try to repair something new or fix something new. And while I talk something motivational or some which makes sense, which makes you think in a positive direction and progressive and uplifting way. So we were talking about ikigai. Ikigai is a Japanese technique where people do something not for fame, not for money, not for any external consequences, but for the self, for the spirit, for the soul of the things, and which they love doing for hours together. They can be hungry, they can, they would forget their sleep or what to eat doing that thing. So I think, and the way you can find your ikigai is with whatever you have, start doing with entire heart, pour in your heart and love in it, and slowly and steadily I'm sure you will discover your what is your ikigai. So it's not a destination, but it's more like a journey. So this one was how I literally took my console apart and fixing it together. You would see in eventual parts that how I fix Xbox 360. Many consoles, we would take it out for reballing, we would take it for reflowing because I currently lack those systems with me. Those systems are quite expensive, so I haven't invested in those systems as of now. Going future, going ahead, whenever I find more solace and more financial solace and peace, I would definitely would want to invest in those equipment which are more advanced and which actually repair your chip, and we can help each other. My motto is to help each other getting fixed one console at a time. So that's how we would, I'm on a mission. That's my mission to just repair consoles and make them work. So be it any console like GPU, I'm trying to fix the GPU, but GPU at times what happens is it has it's kind of nastier than video game consoles. Video game consoles are kind of easier. Again, they are not easier. These things are to be done with entire study goes behind it. Like the way I have studied electronics for some time in my life, I have studied from scratch the soldering and everything. So you need soldering irons, you need several set of screwdrivers, you need several special sets of screws which are tox security and that are not easily available in the market. So those are some skills which one should have and think about it. So if that's your ikigai, just go for it. Try doing repairs, try fixing something around your house, try doing something. It would give you a peace and mental balance which is not even close to anything on social media. Now the social media is another topic for another video, because social media is entirely fake. There used to be, like, people used to run to one trend, run towards it. Now they are running away from it. The social media is just getting us left, right and center, guys, and we have to, it's a machine, it's a non-stop machine. It won't stop ever. You will always see a best content, better content, and all this machine gun marketing with goes around. Like, there are several sets of cameras. So I used to be a filmmaker. I used to just get, and I used to always think that my camera is worst, and any other camera in this world would be nice if I buy it. Thankfully I didn't get it because of the same mentality which I hold. I didn't fall into any debts. I had a good financial management in my head somewhere that avoided me to get those equipments and devices and the cameras, ultimately to only find out that no, I was not even 1% happy doing that. It was just some cry from within, an insecurity of my soul, of my being, that I was trying to project it through some or the other ikigai. Like, it was not an ikigai at all. I would hate to say that ikigai. Uh, by some or the other activity which is everyone is doing, so I have to get famous, I have to do it. But it was not a mission. There was no purpose behind it. And anything without a purpose is pointless. Life is waste. So that's what I discovered about myself. And then what I was good at, I was just totally ignoring it. So I'm good with technology, and just being I want to say this out loud because most of the times many people think that YouTube is the thing which will make them famous, earn them all the riches, or earn them all the money in the world. But is it really? Is it really giving it, or are those just fake Google Analytics? If that's what people are thinking, then I don't think so. So many people are struggling for jobs on LinkedIn. If life would have been so easy, if things would have been so simple, that just uploading or sticking camera to your face would make you earn millions just on the views or any random subject or the algorithm. No, man, it wouldn't have been so easy. Alright, so that was quite of the heavy stuff which I wanted to get off in this video. I mean, I don't post regularly, so I won't, whenever I feel, I'll try to post some or the other content on this channel. And apparently, I am into repairs. Like, so if you want, or if you know someone's console or your own console which is lying there just around lying there for years together, we can jailbreak it, we'll repair it, we can mod chip it. So anything, just contact me on my Instagram, just DM me there if you have gone through this video, and I'll check and I'll reply on the same. So this was it. um, Again, I wouldn't say those words, subscribe, because I really hate saying those words as I fix the aluminium foil. That go ahead, subscribe to my channel, because only reason I won't say those words is uh, if you like it, you will definitely subscribe. If you like the way I speak and repair consoles or do all the work I'm doing, you would definitely go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I don't need to tell you more often than not, or for the algorithm's purpose or something. I don't have to tell anything of that sort. So go ahead, like the video. Yeah, if you really like it though. Anyway, not everyone likes all these things getting apart. I don't know. It's a mystery. All right, so let's go ahead and fix this. I literally washed this off. This cover, it had gone so bad that I literally washed it off with isopropyl and the water. First I washed it with water, and then, as you know, oxidization happens and the rust creeps in. So that's why you were seeing that rusty part of it. All right, so we'll be concluding it and I'll be testing it. Now once I have repaired this console, now what you can see, I'm just fixing the screws on it. I have almost done with the assembling part of it, which I had disassembled it some time back. Now I have assembled it successfully. So we would go ahead and test it in some time. Let me just get and take care of the screwdriver there, all those screws there. It's kind of, the screws are nasty here on this one, and that's it. There we go. We have fixed it, and some tight push fits here, there, everywhere, and we are good to go. Now we will try to test it. Setting up the final two screws again, screwing them, which are quite essential. These are the Torx 9 security screws. Torx 8 works on them perfectly fine, because I use T8 security um, screwdriver, so that works. And there we go, our console is ready. Let's check if we have screwed it up, or we had actually made it, repaired the problem out there. So this clip, I would like to keep it like that with the original soundtrack. And there we go. There we go. We have jacked in all the jacks in the right places, the HDMI, the power, and all what is required. Now we are connecting some things here and there. Turned it on, the USB. So I'm using the Dolby fan, the cooling fan already. So it would just save my console someday so that you can see. And it charges the controllers as well. The link to its to, if you want to buy the stand for yourself, is would be in the description. It's an Amazon affiliate link. That would be in the description. Then again, the TV, which the link for the TV as well would be in the description. So if you wish to buy the same Sony TV, you can go ahead and buy it. However, PS4, I am not sure it's available or no. And now I'll be testing. Okay, it's started pretty well, and it looks fine, perfectly fine. Yes, 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 it functions well, smooth. The sound is dropped, the sound has dropped by almost 75%, so that's a good news. And we have our cat, so let my cat check it. He verifies everything in the house, and I'm gonna play some cool Mortal Kombat battles or Apex Legends. I love that game. Alright guys, see you in the next video. If you have anything, any consoles to repair, or if you have any consoles for me to repair, please let me know in the comment section. Bye bye for now. Deadloop Gaming, that's my gaming ID. I'm online at times. I do game. I play games like Warzone and Apex Legends and many more. Bye bye. See ya. Take care. Ciao.